In this video, we will describe the MyLifeMyMind program with you. MyLifeMyMind is based on science and designed to help improve quality of life and protect the brain in persons aging with HIV. In the first part of this video, we describe the program. In the second part, we will follow a fictional character named Steph as he progresses through the program. Here is how the MyLifeMyMind program works. You will first need a computer and an internet connection. All you need to do is go to our website, MyLifeMyMind.org. Next, you will be asked a few questions about your mood, your environment, your health conditions, and current habits. You can decide to select the questions that are important to you, such as improving your quality of life, your cognition, which means your memory and concentration, or both. It'll take about 5 minutes to answer these questions. You will be invited to complete a test to measure your cognition if you want, or you can skip that question, or any other question that you would rather not answer. Once you have completed the self-assessment, a health profile will be generated, similar to the one you see here. You will have the option to either print it out or save it on your computer or a laptop. Based on the health profile, you will be able to see your strengths in green. These are areas in your life that are going well. Also, you will be able to see areas in your life that may require more attention or you may improve in yellow and red. The health profile will provide you with personalized information on ways in which your quality of life or brain health could be improved by adopting a new behavior. And we know that confidentiality is important for you. You won't be asked to create a profile and we will not collect any information. Once you exit the self-assessment site, the information is wiped away completely. Now, looking at your MyLifeMyMind health profile, you may be wondering, well, how can I get started? How exactly am I going to implement a new behavior to target one of those domains in my health profile? Let's face it, adopting a new behavior is not always easy, and building the motivation to even start can be difficult. We want to help. As part of the MyLifeMyMind program, we have developed a toolkit for an 8-session program that will equip you with the knowledge and tools for behavioral change. We will take you through the step-by-step process on how to set personal goals and create realistic action plans for an area from your health profile. And we know unexpected barriers or obstacles can come up throughout the behavior change journey. As part of the program, you will be able to identify personal barriers and even develop strategies to overcome them. You can complete the 8-week program with a friend or as part of a group hosted by an HIV community organization. Detailed session-by-session instructions are available, including a facilitator manual, a participant workbook, and a PowerPoint presentation to guide the sessions. In a few minutes, we will follow a fictional character named Steph as he takes the plunge with MyLifeMyMind and go through the 8-session program for behavioral change. On the MyLifeMyMind website, you will soon have access to several additional resources to help you improve quality of life and protect your brain. A multidisciplinary team of experts is currently developing the self-management section, where you will soon find curated resources to improve each of those areas in your health profile through behavior change. You will also find reliable information on potential causes and impact of various symptoms queried in the self-assessment, such as fatigue, depression, anxiety, stress, and poor sleep. This information will help you better understand the factors that are having a negative impact on your life and inform you on what you want to prioritize as a focus for change. The MyLifeMyMind program is evidence-based. So you may be wondering, where is it coming from? Well, the evidence that underpins the program comes from a large study conducted in Canada. Over 850 people with HIV, aged 40 years old and above, were followed regularly for up to 10 years to help us disentangle the role of multiple factors in determining quality of life and cognition. We invite you to follow our work on our website, MyLifeMyMind.org. Et oui, le site est aussi en français. Now, let's follow Steph as he completes his self-evaluation and joins the 8-week group program in MyLifeMyMind, aimed at supporting his behavior change journey.
Hey, thanks for the introduction. My name is Steph and I'm 59 years old. I'm a gay man and I have no children. I live alone in my apartment with my cat. I work as a graphic designer. 6 months ago, I decided to leave the big city and move to a small town because my job allowed me to work remotely. Plus, as I was approaching retirement, I thought I'd like to live closer to nature. But this change has been much harder than I thought, and I really underestimated the impact it would have on me. A few weeks ago, I learned that my division at work had been restructured and as a result, my position had been cut. If it were up to me, I'd retire and take up painting. But my finances don't allow it and I have to look for a new job. Anyways, lately, I've been feeling very anxious and I'm not sleeping well. On top of that, I feel very isolated and alone. There doesn't seem to be an active gay community here, and it's hard to make new friends. And I'm worried about the stigma I might face because of my sexual orientation and HIV status. A few weeks ago, I was referred to the MyLifeMyMind program through a friend. Out of curiosity, I consulted the site and, shortly thereafter, I completed the self-assessment to improve my quality of life. So here are my self-assessment results. Based on the legend next to my health profile, I could see what was going well for me in green, what needed a little attention in yellow, and what I could improve in red. As for my reaction to my self-assessment, to be honest, it's tough to see the results. There's a lot of red on my profile: depression, anxiety, stress, loneliness, stigma. Some of these things aren't very surprising, but it's still a bit deflating to see. With all the red there, it seems like it's a bit of a mountain to climb for me to feel better. It's a little discouraging to tell you the truth, although seeing what was in green for me on the health profile was a pleasant surprise. It's nice to see that my physical health is going well these days. During the sessions, I learned that the domains found in the self-assessment can be grouped into colored categories, as you can see here. These categories are not totally independent. Improvement in a domain in one category can lead to improvement in a domain in another category. For example, increasing physical activity in the yellow category, promoting physical health, can improve stress, which is in the light pink category, promoting mental health. So in my health profile, I identified the domains that needed attention, the ones in red, and checked which categories they fall into. They are highlighted in white here. I think that there's a common link between my anxiety, depression, fatigue, and loneliness. I think I'm feeling this way due to my current living situation, the fact that I'm struggling to find employment, and that I'm far away from my friends. This illustration sure helped me to see what areas in my life were needing some attention. In our group sessions, we learned about the importance of working on one issue at a time to increase the chances of success. But which domain should I work on? How will I even decide? Well, we learned that before we consider making a change, we first have to think about how important and how feasible it is for us. We need to pick something that has importance and feasibility in our lives. If the change is insignificant or not realistic, then it's unlikely we'll gain the necessary effort and motivation to make the change. We were shown the importance feasibility matrix to help narrow down which domain of the self-assessment we could target. Each quadrant of the matrix will contain one of the potential domains I can work on throughout the group sessions, as they range from low importance to high importance. Same thing for low feasibility to high feasibility. Take a look at it all filled out. By using the importance feasibility matrix, I was able to narrow down which priority I wanted to target for improving my quality of life. And for me, that's reducing social isolation. This is noted in the top right quadrant of the following matrix, and I've placed it there because it has high feasibility and high importance for me. Other domains were considered, such as working on my depressive symptoms, my sleep, and my fatigue. In the end, I think that if I reduce social isolation in my life, this could hopefully improve some other symptoms on my health profile, such as depression, anxiety, and loneliness. So there it is, the decision is made. I will work on reducing social isolation. Now that I have decided to reduce social isolation, what's the next step? This illustration looks similar to the previous one with all the domains listed out, but here, in the colored categories, you may notice some of the suggested self-management strategies that can be used. In the category Promote Social Contact, one of the strategies is to meet new people. I put a red box around it. But how can I meet new people? Again, the strategy that I will choose has to be both important and feasible. So, as part of the group sessions, we were asked to complete another importance feasibility matrix to help us decide what strategy we would use for our given domain or priority. This time, it's a little different. Since I know my priority, which is to reduce social isolation, I need to think of a specific action or strategy to help me do this. What was important for me was to find a way to meet new people in this new town that I live in. I decided I was going to join a watercolor workshop. I saw a posting for a free watercolor workshop offered by the community center near my apartment. It's held every week and it's not far from where I live. Also, I could learn a new art technique and meet people who share my interest in art. And after the workshop, maybe I'll meet new people in the town and we can get together for a coffee or something. It all sounds so appealing. The types of strategies I came up with were discussed in our group sessions. It sure helped that I was able to talk to other group members and the group facilitator to give me ideas. The one that works out the best for me is now written out in the top right quadrant, and it's the strategy I'll be implementing for my action plan. Some other strategies were considered, but I was able to disregard them when I determined they were either not realistic or not too important for me. I think I'm ready to put this strategy into action. Time for an action plan, which was a major component of our group sessions. We learned that we can better monitor progress if we each set a SMART goal. I learned what a SMART goal was, how to set it up, and I was able to benefit from the help of the group to refine my SMART goal. During our session, we developed our SMART goals. At our next session, we were going to review how it went. So for me, it was important to try this action plan out. Between now and our next group session, I plan to take part in 2 watercolor classes held at 8 p.m. for the next 2 Thursdays. This goal is specific, it is measurable, it is attainable, realistic, and there is a clear time frame. Those are all the important components of a SMART goal. As I was putting my SMART goal into action, I faced different challenges. Some were expected, but some were not. I learned a problem-solving strategy, the decide-reassess approach, to help deal with obstacles and barriers. I benefited from the help of the group and the facilitator in finding creative solutions to the problems that I was facing. Here's what the approach looks like. I applied this approach a few times during the program, and this allowed me to successfully stick to my goal and attend most of the workshops. Fast forward to our last few sessions. While we were reviewing our action plans and modifying them along the way, we even started preparing our maintenance plan. This was something to help us stick to our goal and keep up with new habits. I have to admit, the group has been a real source of motivation for me, so it's natural for us to ask, how would we keep up the effort when we're out of the program? I brainstormed on some ways that would help me continue my action plan, but also on ways to reward myself for small successes. This was instrumental in helping me maintain my motivation. Before I knew it, we reached our 8th and final session. In addition to the important goal setting and self-management skills I learned and have discussed with you so far, we also learned about mindfulness, talked about the importance of being patient and compassionate with ourselves, and I got to meet some really nice people who are interested in investing time and energy to improve their quality of life. It was a great experience for me, something to keep in mind. The path to successful behavior change isn't always linear. There may be bumps in the road, but what matters is to make small steps every day. By the time you watch this video, I would have graduated from the My Life, My Mind group session. I don't know when the next group session will be held, but if you are interested in setting up a group in your area, all the material will soon be made available on our website. And the content is also being adapted so people will be able to go through the self-management material with a friend. For me, I am really glad that I joined the group. I felt supported all along the way and learned a lot. I now feel much better equipped to take charge of the challenges that I may face in life. Who knows? Maybe I'll bump into one of you in the future if you're interested in participating in the My Life, My Mind program. All the information is located on our website at MyLifeMyMind.org.
Thank you for taking the time today to hear about My Life, My Mind, an online, evidence-based, personalized self-management program designed to protect brain health and improve quality of life in persons aging with HIV. Our motto is empowerment through self-management. Behavior change is not easy, but with My Life, My Mind, We strive to empower aging persons with HIV to achieve their goals, all while managing their brain health and quality of life. If you have any questions regarding the program or would require more information, please visit our website at MyLifeMyMind.org, or you may contact Marie-José Bruyette, Principal Investigator, at the email listed here. Have a wonderful day.